Hello. So, uh, how to start this off? We're playing as Lizardman. I guess that's the way to start it off. This is our first game against an opposing team of dwarfs who are missing one of their runners. They got 2 rerolls, an Apo, and have 1 loss to their name. So it looks like they had a rough game 1. We technically have inducement money, but I'm not going to spend it. Oh, I guess let's have a quick look at our team. I've called it How Do Lizard because I do not play Lizardman at all. So, you know, played against them plenty of times, but I've technically played them. Played a Lizardman team once. When I say once, I mean, I think I did like a 10-game run. It went well, but it was at a time when there were a lot more people playing, so you ran into, you know, theoretically you ran into easier matches. But I suppose theoretically you also ran into hard matches. I don't know. It was so long ago that I don't really remember. But just for, you know, they just, I think, announced that the Blood Bowl 3 ladder is going to start on the 22nd of June or something. So unless they go back on that again, which would be embarrassing, because I think they also, funnily enough, announced Lizardman as the next team coming into the game. I presume at the same time as part of the Battle Pass. So this seems like a good time. I mean, I'm not going to probably play them on Blood Bowl 3, so it seems like a fun time to, I guess, kind of get used to them as a thing. I think it's controversial, but I think I'm going to defend here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I only get? I've only got 5 Saurus. No, 2, 4, 5. Huh. Well, that'd be interesting. I don't know how I did that. I guess I only clicked it 5 times. Maybe I counted the Crocs as one. So that will be a problem, especially against dwarfs, but we'll see how it goes. Would I use, yeah, probably, nah, it's Dauntless 3+. I was trying to decide if I would use the Slayers here to try and get good blocks. It's a bit risky. Okay, just going straight with what he's got. So I guess if we get any money out of this, or if we get, I think we need a decent chunk of money. If we get a decent chunk of money, we need to buy another Saurus. So what would you normally do? Would you normally do like 6 Saurus and you probably can still afford 2 rerolls. Yeah. So we sort of hampered ourselves a bit here. We should have been up a bit of team value and have an extra Saurus on the field. So we've kind of come in with a poor start, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe, you know, if we lose this one badly, we'll just start it again. I kind of still want to play the idea and the concept. I suppose it's my first proof that I don't play lizards. Yeah, now seems to be, now seems to be realizing that he shouldn't have set up like this, but as it turns out, no problem. Roll the powers. Could also do a blitz on one of the wide ones to force the angle on this on one, but it's a big commitment of players, right? And we're just going to hope that we don't roll too many both downs and skulls. I mean, you've got to just live bravely at this stage in the game. Alright. So he can now, I mean, he could either put somebody in a 2-dice it, or, yeah, that's probably what I'd do. I'd probably put one of the Slayers in, 2 dice this guy away. And then put an assist in and Troll Slayer blitz the Saurus. You know you're going to get 1 dice at least. I'm wondering if this is an experienced player, because they're taking a long time to make decisions here, and that's fine, but yeah. Oh, it's 2+ because they're 4, so it's even better, even more positive. Ball's relatively safe. Oh, he's going for it anyway. Sure Hands does the job. Does he have a loner somewhere? He does. A loner Longbeard. Okay. Dwarfs with probably some of the best loners in the game, right? Actually, I'm trying to think if there's a team that gets better like Journeyman. I'm honestly not sure there is. So I think we're going to see the Blitz now. Gets the Dauntless. Oh, that's aggressive. So we're gonna get sort of counter-aggressive here. I'm kind of tempted to just surround this guy with skinks. We'll see. We'll see. We'll make a decision on that in a minute. Hey, it's a good first block. Let's stick 1 skink in here. He's got a +1 strength there, so it's going to be a 2 dice, whatever we do. Bonehead is unfortunate. So I don't think we're going to... I think we might move the skinks a touch. But not bring them really further up. If he had guard, I might not have blocked, because I would have felt like he was doing work here. But I mean, as he doesn't, we may as well go for the blocks, right? Sadly, that should make it a lot easier to get out of here. Knocks over the skink. Do we get the armor break? We do, but just a stun. Has the 2 dice here now. Ooh, that's nice for us. Okay, so he's going to keep the ball back. Doesn't mind the 1 dice. He's just going to push this away. It's going to keep the contact. Okay, so we can potentially get a hit on the Slayer if we can find a way to cancel that assist. Could bring this guy back here if he wants to get a... No, he's coming in here. Alright, so I've got some ideas. As this guy's isolated, we can bring the other skinks in and get a 2 dice on him. Which would be nice if we get around to that at some point during our turn. I assume he's just going to leave the rest as is. I think he needs to move the ball back here. He doesn't. Okay, let's see how far through we get here. Good. So then we can come down here and cancel this assist. The push does the job here. That really does the job. Can't follow up here though, because if I do... Hang on, can I? Yeah, I think I actually can. Because it'll be assist for him and an assist for me. Hey Dweebe, how's it going? Yeah. I really have not played these guys a lot, so... Played with Woody's got horrifically diced. Well, we haven't yet, so... You know, we're holding out hope here that we can make something happen. I think I want to go this way, because maybe we can get a skink over there. What I did do, though, was manage to accidentally... Oh, that's good. What I did manage to do was, I guess, not select enough sources. So we are only playing with 5. Which isn't great. I don't think I try and pick that up yet. I think we try and get position here. Yeah. Okay, that's not what we're looking for, so we're going to push him away, because we don't want to get hit by him. Yeah, we're just going to try and apply this strength 4. I know. I don't know how I did it, and I was like, oh, I still got 40k left. I guess that'll be good for getting my next reroll, but now I know why I had 40k left. It shows you how little I play lizards. I think I've played like 10 games with them or something. And it was probably like 3 years ago or something, so they're very alien to me. But my suspicion here is that this player is not crazy experienced. So that could be a positive for us. Maybe we can swing something here. Yeah, the extra source would have been extra nice in this matchup as well. Really get that strength advantage flowing. Nice thing is we've got that blitzer stunned and the runner is down on the ground, and we've got a guy on the ball and then a source that is near the ball. So we do have a pretty good presence over here. We'll see how, how he orders this out. He has gone for, he went for some first turn 1 dies right off the bat, so anything is possible here. Did you see the lizard man and did I keep the 40k? Yes, I did. I was tempted by the babe. It might be 30k actually. Yeah, I think it was 40k. Anyway, I was tempted, but I didn't take it because I knew I want to get this team. I need to get the team in a good place. But yeah, do you see that they've announced Lizardman and start of Blood Bowl 3 season on the 22nd? It's I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Oh, going for the the one dice on the skinks. Okay, kind of worked for him. Kind of worked for us. Oh, fails the Dauntless. Gets it anyway. Loki, not now. Okay, so what do we do here? I mean, there's probably the... I mean, there's... No, there's not quite the potential of the surf. There's the potential of... Hang on, is there the potential of a surf? Yes. So we could 2-dice this. 2-dice splits this, and then come up and over and around, but then we might get counter-surfed. It's complicated. Hang on, is that really legit? 2-dice here. Follow up. 2-dice splits here. Garbage is the 33rd worst game on Steam of all time. Wow, that's impressive. So I don't know that I'm going to try that. I'm really tempted to try it, but I suppose we could do it a bit at a time, right? Okay, that sort of keeps it on. And we do want to be hitting stuff over here, so okay, it's still kind of on. Involves a GFI. Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, you know what we could do? We could maybe slip a skink through there. So if we do this, and then we can just go for the 1 dice on it. Okay, we got that. Oh, I shouldn't have put him there. That was a mistake. Okay. So maybe we just try and grab the ball here? That's a pity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd have needed a GFI with him as well. Oof. Okay, good job we did that on the 2 dice there. And a KO from it. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, it's, I mean, that's not surprising. It is really bad. I guess, technically, if I remember rightly, they said they're giving away the blood pass thing, or whatever they're calling it, for free to people that already bought the game or something. I don't really remember. But anyway, so I suppose that means I can try it without any feeling like I'm wasting money. Or more money. What I'm going to be disappointed by is if there's no real noticeable improvement. Which seems quite likely, really, doesn't it? If they've just introduced the Lizardman team and they've made no, what would you call it? You know, effectively improvements to the game. Okay, so that's 1 dice into... Yeah, Dauntless is again here, I think. Fails it. Goes for the 2 dice again and gets double pairs. A classic. I mean, as of yet, it's not, you know, game wrecking, but if he gets one of these guys away, it could be. We need him to roll a skull on one of these 1 dice. Wasn't to be. So now this could be a bit tricky, because now he gets this guy over here, which really mitigates our ability to block stuff. It doesn't actually mitigate it as much as I thought, unless he gets him down here. Even that's not so bad. You know what? We might still be alright. He might decide to go give an assist as well, somewhere unnecessary. If I'm the dwarfs here, I just leave this guy marking this guy marking this guy, this here, this here. Like, he's got all our Saurus marked. You leave the guys that have them marked, and you use the rest of your guys to hunt the skinks at this point. But he's not done that. He's trying to block us down, like, and paying the price. I don't think he used your reroll on that. Okay, he didn't use his reroll, which is good. We'll get him up. We'll get him up. I guess we'll try this first. Oof. Okay. So, no rerolls for us. I guess I'll come over to here. Maybe we'll just take this guy right back. Let's play this sensible. See if we can establish a position before we do anything else. I have a blitz. Do I go with the Crocs here? I think I do. Well, that's the second time that Bonehead has caused us some issues. Nice, that means we can make a hit here. Stunty coming in useful, and I'm going to stay where I am because I want to bring the ball up the right-hand side here, so just trapping him over on this side feels good. Obviously, the Crocs failing is a bit sad, but everything else went pretty well there. Well, I guess using the reroll wasn't great either, but just got to cross our fingers we can use skink speed to make some progress here. So as it turns out, I'd have been better off not activating the Crocs. It's off in the way, but oof. Okay, he's going to use it this time. Why did he do that? I think I would 2 dice this with the... I know it's 2 dice into 1 dice, but I 2 dice that, and then get this guy to go maybe blitz this skink to make this side stronger. Oh, he wants to go surf the skink, I guess? I mean, in fairness, it's surfable. is it really, game state wise, is it really the, optimal move? I guess we'll find out. Alright, got him injured. Gar of gold. Probably should move him back on. So yeah, we definitely want to move up next turn. The nice thing about the Crocs, I guess, is that people don't really want to go mark him up, so if he boneheads, people tend to move away from him, which means you can use him to do stuff in future turns. Down goes Garcon Quahut. I can't see the end of his name. Could bring this guy down over here somewhere. That is not what I would do personally. He might end up still being okay here. Oh, maybe he's gonna, like, bring around and get a 2 dice here. Okay, let's bring him back for coverage. That's much more sensible. One dice comes off. He has now failed one, so we can't really complain about it anymore. I'm not going to fully cover this because I don't honestly think we need to. And what I'm going to do, controversially, is this. Okay, that worked even better than I was hoping. So we could cover it now. The reason I did that was because even if it fails catastrophically, we have the Saurus next to it, and if it doesn't fail, it puts him in a much better position. One dies here for this guy. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, hello. Okay. Solid turn there, solid turn. And some SPP on the Saurus, which is always exciting. So obviously the nice thing here is that we're got quite a lot of space over here to run into. And we can get all the way up to here, so we could theoretically score on turn 7 if we need to. See, I'd be tempted here to hit this with, oh boy. Don't you do it. Or maybe do, because I need that money. think I'm actually just going to leave the Crocs here this turn. Maybe we can stall this out. Let's see. I'm actually going to bring this guy over just in case. Just in case something over here goes wrong. And then this is a guy I want to hit the most. And I mean, that was a good one to roll it on. Uh-oh, is Tebsin us or Tebsin is him? Nice. Whew. That was scary. So he's going to Apo that one into a... Oh, that's still a permanent injury, so no runner from this game. What a bonus. Oh, that noise. Oh, a runner with -1 movement is bad. I mean, there's not a positive stat to lose on runners, I don't think. Yeah, you need all your stats. It's not like the Longbeards who can lose an agility. Or arguably even a movement, honestly. It's not great, but... Oh boy. That's, that is actually just unlucky. He's probably saying something in the chat here. Oh, there we go. Alright. So we'll just leave it up there for the Mo. And... I mean, in fairness, we failed our block too. It's just that it didn't really cause us as many problems. I'll hit the Slayer because... No, I won't. I hit the Blitzer. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I mean, definitely not as rough, but we've had our own share of bad blocks as well. It always feels worse on your doors because you need to roll the skulls, right? But he's got away with a lot of 1 dices and 2 dice against as well, so I don't feel as bad as I could. Is he going to try and surf him here? He is going to try and surf him. I mean, why wouldn't you? Needs to put in another assist here, though. Alright, alright. Maybe see a blitz on this other Saurus. I mean, you don't even have to use the I was going to say the frenzy. Okay. You don't even have to use the dauntless. That's the word, because you got enough assist there, or he would have done. Now he'd probably have to use the dauntless. I mean, now he's just kind of playing sort of poorly. But, you know, I mean, he may have just got to that point where he's kind of given up on the potential of the game. There's no point in that because you can't foul him again. I suppose you could argue protection in numbers. In we go. Where are those eyes? So, I mean, that's about as good a first half as we could hope, really. Oh, it's even better. So he's down 3, we're down 1. Yeah. That was a nice end to the half in every way. He's had a bit of tough luck for sure with his blocking, but at the same and I suppose with the injuries, but at the same time, he's definitely you know, played not fully optimized. Do we try and level one of the skinks here? Because obviously we could try and level. Is that a good idea? I mean, generally you don't really want skinks to get too many skills, so maybe I should spread it? But is there a skill that you want one skink to get at least? Honestly don't know if there is. You know what, we'll just do this. I mean, there's sidestep, there's sprint. I guess if they're all doubles, you're good. I guess we can see if he'll score again if he gets a double. And if he doesn't, having sidestep skinks is honestly kind of nice. Yeah. I think that's probably the way to go. Why not level him if we can, because maybe we get sure hands. Lovely catch. I think we're going to move right up the field here. And then it probably makes sense to blitz a Slayer, seeing as they're a bit more flimsy. Indeed it was. Yep, we needed that to break the armor. I guess when you play lizards, you just have to block as if you're not going to fail to block, you know? You kind of have to have that thing of like, well, you know, I know it's very easy to fail a block here, but we're not gonna. Oh, we can follow up for the 3 dice here. Will we bonehead again? Yes. That's 3 boneheads, and I haven't used him that much, so it's pretty impressive. We'll see what our tally is at the end. I mean, he's got plenty of time to make up for it. Usually take block rather than sure hands. Okay. I mean, having blodge is amazing, right? So I can't argue with that. You sort of take the perspective of, which I fully agree is a solid perspective of like, you're probably going to pick up the ball in a turn or two, and when you do, it's going to be really hard to get it off you, right? Whereas sure hands, you're probably going to pick up the ball, but then, you know, you probably pick up the ball first time. Could try and score on a Saurus. Ooh. Well, I mean, I'll keep that in my, yeah, exactly. We'll keep that in the back of our mind if things, you know, if he ignores where the ball's going again. I mean, it's also hard, right? Because even if if we sort of commit him to a side and he throws his whole team over there, it's so easy for us to go the other side. Honestly, at the moment, I'm thinking we probably just keep blocking him down a bit and sort of, there's no need to push that hard. Dauntless hasn't gone well for him, but the blocks themselves have. He hasn't really needed the Dauntless, because the 1 dices and the 2 dice against have gone pretty to plan. Could bring this guy over here and 1 dice this, I suppose. So yeah, as of right now, I don't feel like there's much need to... we'll see. Okay. Aggressive. I mean, I suppose he's high rolling at this point. Get you up. Do we just activate you this turn? Want to have the potential of a hit. Oh no. I forgot that. Why does it always happen when you do the fast click as well? It doesn't happen when you do a slow click. You always do that when you're just like, well, there's nothing to fear here. So we'll move up a little bit. Oh dear me. Classic clicking way too fast. So that should be a 3 dice now? Yeah, see, I checked it that time. So we got a bit lucky there for sure. Mighty blow. Didn't do anything, but it was there. It's kind of nice to have a team where you can just, like, click all your blocks. I mean, assuming you can get through them, but as many as you can get through, you can just keep clicking them and clicking them. I so rarely play teams of any kind of strength, it's sort of refreshing. Yeah, that was me totally forgetting that I had Bonehead there. If he was being really brave, he could have one dice this to here and then one dice them off the field. I mean, why not at this stage, eh? Alright, I don't think this is a bad idea. Hey, Victor, how's it going? Usually lizards and dwarfs are kind of friends. They do hate give him a passion. That is very true. That's very true. Not so friendly this game, though, as it turns out. Both mortal enemies with the Skaven. I mean, to some degree, who's not mortal enemies with the Skaven? But even the Skaven are kind of mortal enemies with the Skaven, let's face it. So yeah, the luxury of the situation we're in right now is we can potentially throw a few blocks and then see how that goes before making a difficult decision with the ball, because the ball is fairly well protected. Is it gonna hurt him? No. Okay. So we do need to worry about this guy. Could bring a skink over to get 2 dice, which I think I like. Probably our first action there. Because we don't want to lose a Saurus off the edge here. Fantastic, I can finally talk while streaming thanks to my new mic, and the school is going really well. Only a couple tests to go before giving me a deployment. Nice! Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Oh dear. We've had a topsy-turvy time with Blood Bowl, but outside of that, things are pretty alright, thank you. You're free, right? Yeah, you are. I guess let's move this ball up now. Now that we've managed to dub skull that situation, and maybe we'll try and score if we can. For safety reasons, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to blitz for anybody that's close to the ball. I'm going to blitz for somebody that's away from the ball and try and bring them into the fray. So we're not going to get as far as we'd have liked, but it's still useful, I think. Maybe we bring him around to here, actually, and then we can throw this block. Or not. Okay, I don't know if he's going to really improve his bonehead ratio. But he did armor break somebody at some point, so can't really complain. But I think the key here is if we can get the ball in, then we can sort of play more for fun without worrying about the consequences of maybe we throw the game away. So came up with an idea that could have been nice for lizards. Oh, what sort of idea? For lizards in Blood Bowl? Oh yeah. I feel like lizards are one of those teams that need a couple more like positional players to make them a bit more exciting to want to play. So maybe a fun skill would be on a unique skill could be kind of fun on a player. All right, so that went pretty well. It's got to be said. No armor break, which is nice. Attach body parts. Oh yeah, like the tails. Yeah. He's getting a lot of use out of these slayers. Kind of. The good news is he's just getting further away. Oh, he's going to surface here, isn't he? Well, maybe. It's definitely on the table. Okay, it's off the table. What skinks could lose their tail, giving them +1 to dodging, but it gives a +1 to any injury roll. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. So you could use it at like a really important time in the game. Give yourself a 2+ dodge to, but for the rest of the game, you're on a +1 to injury rolls. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Well, that did not pan out. Probably should have dodged here first and then gone there, which, funnily enough, I think would have worked. So we're going to make this a 3 dice. Good choice, good choice. Could potentially store this out again. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I think we're going to take it in and give him back the ball. Because we've got all the players up in the corner, he's kind of got the man advantage. And, you know, so I feel like he's just going to put more and more pressure and get more and more hits on us, which I don't really like the idea of, so. He's back up to 9. I think it would add something unique like Vamps do. Yeah, it would. That's the thing. They should have a cold-blooded skill as well. In Warhammer, they have cold-blooded, which gives them an extra leadership. I don't know how you'd apply cold-blooded to Blood Bowl, but I feel like that could be a cool skill. I suppose maybe it would be a detrimental skill, though. I suppose I'd want it used... So in Warhammer, it kind of equates to them being, I guess, not as easily afraid. So if you could somehow work it in like that, rather than having it like a physiological effect where, you know, because obviously if you're like, well, they play better when it's sunny, and when it's snowing they play worse, that's fun and flavorful, but it also hurts them real bad. Whereas something that relates more to their psychological build might be more fun, but... Oh no, he's done it again, but it hasn't worked this time. Okay, it kind of has worked. Rain is... I mean, at this point, not the end of the world for either of us, I guess. Although he doesn't have a runner, so that's a bit of a problem. Oh, he wants to actually come from here as well. Coming from here, you're going into a one dice. If you come from here, you can keep him moving around this player, so you get a 2 dice into a 2 dice. That's a big example of, or a big telltale sign that he's not super experienced in the game, or just hasn't got to grips with the mechanics. Could be +1 movement in sunny weather and +2 in extreme hot weather, -1. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could do that, but I suppose the problem is it's so big in either thing that it's sort of potentially problematic for the game. It's fun, but it's potentially sort of very swingy, and I don't know if encouraging extra swinginess in the game is ideal. So we're gonna sort of pour through here. Try and get some skinkage around the back, as they say. I shouldn't have put him here. Oh, I shouldn't have put him there either. And then where are you gonna go? I guess you'll just come over here. I guess I'll try and hit this guy. Very nice. And then we can't fail again, surely. Nice. We reverse psychologied it beautifully. Ooh, Saurus doing... I mean, Croxigal doing work. I always call them the wrong things. I apologize if I do that constantly. Croc's getting some SVP. I mean, it's been an almost perfect first game thus far. There's still time for somebody to die unnecessarily. Yeah, I really like it as a concept, but it's just so... It's such a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you've got to manifest your success, right? Oh, why did he do that? Why didn't he take the potential 2 dice with the Slayer? And then free this guy up. That's twice he's done that now. And it mainly bothers me because these guys have tackle and these guys have dauntless, so it's like the exact opposite of the ideal move to make. I think both times he's ended up injuring somebody as well. But still. So we're going to be down a couple of skinks next game, which isn't ideal, but at the same time, it's not unusual, I think. So what have we got going here? We got chance. We still got skinks. He should probably pay attention to the ball at some point. Oh, last reroll gone. It's kind of got to go for this, I feel like. Doesn't. That's a very bold maneuver. Because he's about to be in Skink City. We can get him through if we manage to do this. Which we do manage. Beautiful. That's 2 skinks on the ball. Seems like a good amount. Then we'll... Is there a way to manufacture a Crocs out here? I don't see it. Nope. Everybody's at weird angles for that. I suppose the other thing we could do is attempt the GFI and do a dodge off blitz, but that feels a little bit too bold. Stay. You can go look after him, and then this guy's going to dodge away. Oh, we failed our first dodge. I will say in fairness, I think it's only our second or third dodge of the game. Reverse, yeah, steer right to go left. Like reversing a trailer. So he's going to throw some 1 dices now, I imagine. Because, like, he's got 2 dice up here, so he could 2 dice this guy and try and grab the ball, but it does have 2 skinks on it. Ooh, that would be a very aggressive maneuver there. This is potentially a very nice situation for us here. We've got 4 of our guys to 5 of his guys, and our guys have the 2 dices and his guys don't. So... okay, he went for it. Semi-successful. But now he either pushed him onto the ball or he pushed him over here, which means that he's inadvertently built the screen for his own back here. And it's 5+ to pick it up, which is not really what you want. Oh, he managed it. But he is based on a skink there, so is he going to dodge? Or is he going to just hang in there? It's a bit of a dire situation. Oh, I've got an idea of what we could do. If we can free up... if this skink stays... okay, he's going to reroll that. Okay, that worked. Okay. Well, there goes my idea. Oh, no. There really goes my idea. Okay, no long-term effect. It's a perfect result. So what I was planning was I was going to move the skinks up, knock this guy over, and then blitz off with the Saurus and go and try and pick it up. Lizards feel reinvigorated in sun, so if instead of movement they get -1 in injury, only extreme hot weather. Other factors still apply, like mighty foul assistant area player. Yeah, that could work. Ooh, niggling injury. That's not quite so problematic, right? Okay, we could still do the plan here. Especially seeing as this guy can... because if we can hit him, this guy can potentially come up. Yeah, it really is. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Reroll? Sure. Nice. Okay, it's still on. I should have got this guy up already. Ooh, that's not what we needed. Alright, prepare for the unforeseen... no, I can't do that, actually. I can't make that dodge. If we injure ourselves... I mean, I could make this dodge. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 1 out. We tried. And we didn't kill ourselves, importantly. It was greedy, but you have to be greedy, right? Well, you don't have to be greedy. But it's fun. It was a tackle that did it. I suppose we could still theoretically score with somebody here. Sadly, not this guy. If he fails a dice roll, we could arguably score with this guy, because we could do like a, if we put a skink here and a skink here, blitz from this angle. Oh, he didn't fail that, okay. Now what's your plan? Are you going to try and grab that ball? You are. I mean, you may as well at this point. There's no real point, but there's no real point in not grabbing it either. There was no point in dodging. Oh, nice. Mighty blow hit on the Troll Slayer. Perfect. So I think we try and hit some guys here. First and foremost, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But any extra SPP we can get is great. Wow, he really suffered this game. Definitely a little unlucky with the armor rolls. Let's try and get a 3 dice on this guy. Very nice. Oh yeah, blessed Croxies in Total War are very nice. Oh, I've already blitzed. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Mazdaman of Despair. What a name. Wow, we've lost 3 as well. Admittedly, 2 of them are skinks, so it's not really quite as exciting as I'm trying to make out. Oh, you know what? I should move these guys to the back. I'd like to move the Crocs to the back. Feel like I should. He got 4 SPP. Natural 12. Yeah. Ooh. So, I think this has been a good first game. It'd be even better if we can pick up a Saurus afterwards, but I don't know if we'll have the money, unfortunately. Oh, rain stopped. It was just a passing shower, I guess. I have a feeling he just wants to kill us and isn't worried about the ball here. Goes in with another Dauntless fail into a pair. Which sort of mitigates itself, right? It's unlucky as the number of Dauntlesses he's failed, but at the same time, it's kind of lucky how many of the results have been pairs, so... Now he really needs to move one of these guys down before he makes this block. Not there, just here. Yeah, it is a little bit AI-ish. Which maybe that's mostly what he's played against. Hey, he's got nobody to foul us. Is he going to GG it? He's not going to GG it. Well, that was a GG for us, though. Oh, that's such a great roll. That's also nice. That's more SPP on the Saurus. It means we didn't level anybody up, but I mean, look at our SPP. Look at that. So that 6 and that 3 is on the Skinks, but we got five injuries there, 2 of which were on our Crocs, which is an amazing start. So yeah, Bonehead was really terrible, but I think we'll find that Dauntless was also really terrible. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Anyway, yeah, it was a weird game, but a fun game and a good result from our perspective. Oh, oh yeah, of course, our Skink leveled up. So we're missing 2 Skinks for next game, but we can buy in our 6th Saurus that I forgot to get. The one with no head. So that somewhat helps mitigate that. Oh boy. We have an Agi Skank. I mean, it can't continue this well, but like, that's pretty much amazing. I imagine next game we'll have will be horrible, but you know what? It doesn't really matter because ultimately we are, I think I have to get the Apo. I want to save and get the reroll first. I know. I mean, so we were able to afford a Saurus and a reroll. I mean, and an Apo, which is crazy. I wanted to save for the reroll, but I think losing Saurus is so detrimental to the team that I think getting the Apo in there fast is probably the way to go. Yes, true. It's not just a gutter runner, right? Because he's got what do you call it? Not Titchy. Stunty. He doesn't have to worry about multiple tackle zones, so he's like arguably a better gunner runner. The only thing is he won't get like the block skills. That's the only thing. But for running and whatnot, he's crazy. Like if we get him sprint, he's going to be a great 1-turn potential. Yeah, that was great. Great game. Great game. Good start. All right. I'm going to head out though. Enjoy the fact that we got 1 win and come back again soon, play another game. But I don't, you know, I'd hate to play another one and it not go so well and then be like, oh, I've lost all the excitement. Whereas now we can go out on a high. So thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out, Victoire and Dweebeer. Have a good rest of your evening. And I will catch you guys soon. Yeah, you too. See you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.